The Diversity Immigrant Visa program, also known as a Green Card Lottery, is administered by the Department of State. Their goal is to increase the diversity of people immigrating to America. There is no fee to enter the DV lottery, but if you are selected, there are fees associated when it becomes time for you to submit your green card application. According to USCIS, up to 50,000 diversity immigrant visas are available annually. These visas are selected from countries with a low rate of immigration to the U.S. Most lottery winners live outside of the United States. However, a small number of winners each year reside right here in America. This is why in today's video, we will answer the question, what is a DV lottery, better known as a green card lottery? Are you new to our channel? Hit the subscribe button and smash that icon bell to get notified when we drop more amazing content. Let's start. What are the eligibility criteria for DV lottery? U.S. immigration law and regulations require that every DV applicant must have at least a high school education, or its equivalent, or have 2 years of work experience within the past 5 years, and an occupation that requires at least 2 years of training or experience. Most importantly, make sure you are legally allowed to enter the United States. It is important to remember that selection does not guarantee you will receive a visa. In order to receive a Diversity Immigrant Visa to immigrate to the United States, selectees must still meet all eligibility requirements under U.S. law. This is to include verifying your qualifications and attending an in-person interview. How to apply for the Diversity Immigrant Visa program? We have provided a link below that will take you to an official U.S. government website that will allow you to dive deeper into each step. The link is titled Diversity Visa Program 10-Step Guide. Please remember that you can only sign up for the Diversity Immigrant Visa Program for a certain amount of time each fiscal year. Because of this, it's important to make plans. The Department of State puts out detailed instructions on how to join the DV program every year. These instructions tell you when you can sign up to enter and how long the application process will be open. During the registration period, all entries must be sent electronically through the Electronic Diversity Visa website. No late entries or paper entries are accepted. The law states that each person can only fill out one form during each registration period. The computers at the Department of State will find more than one entry submitted by the same person. So, please don't send in more than one entry, or you'll be kicked out of the lottery. It's important to know that around 40% of applicants are turned down every year due to making the mistake of not following registration rules or because of not meeting deadlines. The most important step in the DV lottery process is to plan ahead. But don't worry too much if you miss the deadline this year. There's always next year. How are countries and regions selected? Diversity Immigrant Visa applicants are chosen at random each year by the Department of State. Based on how many visas are available for each country and region, the Department of State will pick from a list of qualified applicants. A computer program picks the winners at random. It's important to remember that no country gets more than 7% of the diversity visas that are given out each year. Why some countries do not qualify for DV lottery? According to USCIS and the U.S. Embassy government website, countries that have had more than 50,000 immigrants to the United States in the last 5 years are ineligible for the DV lottery. Since this calculation is made annually, the list of countries can change from year to year. As you can see from what was stated on the USCIS website, if your country always has a higher number of people immigrating to the U.S., your country will not qualify. Let's take a look at an example of some countries with a high rate of people immigrating to the U.S. Philippines, Mexico, China, Dominican Republic, India, Nigeria, Vietnam, Brazil, South Korea, and Japan. The total list is longer than these 10 examples. We decided to mention these countries because they are often in the top 10 in terms of how many people move to the U.S. Before submitting an application, you should verify that your country meets the requirements to participate in the Diversity Visa Lottery. If your country meets the requirements, you are on your way to your first step to an exciting journey. So there you have it, the basics of DV lottery. If you found this video helpful, Please comment below and remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also stay positive. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.